This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
6. 44.8 40.8 44.6 26.8 1 0.7 1 0.8 19.8 19.5 18.6 22.9 18.6 36.2 19.4 Jason Davis 53.1 18.8 52.5 17.9 19.2 20.6 19.9 106.5 18 flat 25.8 23.6 18.5 17.7 28.2 Braden Dommel 24.5 45.8 19.1 17.7 17.9 19.6 21.4 24 flat 17.8 17.5 33.2 25.9 19.4 19.4 18.7 23.6 17.6 112.9 19.9 21.6 18.1 22 flat 18.1 25.4 19.5 30.5 25 flat.
All right, 17.5 stock buggy is up first. We have 4 more minutes of practice. 4 more minutes of practice. We'll need our marshals back on the track in 2 minutes. Marshals, I'll need you back on the track in 2 minutes. Cooper, Brian, Mason Torres, Jeff, Colton, Fred, Braden Dommel, McRib, and Bentley Hayes, you will be up first. Heat sheets are coming up. Heat sheets are going up. We're going racing in 4 minutes at quarter of.
18 flat. 22.7. 17.9. 17.8. 23.5.
So we are sticking with the double A main format. We're sticking with the double A main format for trophy classes. Marshals, if you could make your way back out to the track, please. My marshals, if you could make your way back out to the track, please. And my stock buggy racers, C main, Cooper, Brian,
21.5.
Mason, Jeff,
22.9. 18.3.
Colton, Fred, Braden, McRib, and Bentley. Everyone else, could you please pull if you're not in this next race? Finish up your laps and please pull. If you were not here last night, you'll want to be on the back stretch. That's where we're lining them up. Caleb will help me get them lined up on the back stretch. Caleb knows where it's at because he put the tape down last night. Thank you, sir. All right, go ahead and get them lined up on the back, racers. Caleb's back there in the blue shirt with the small feet. Oh. Yeah, no problem, man. Oh. Hey, sorry to hear that. I had a family emergency this week, too. All right, go see Caleb back there, please. Cooper, you're on the one spot. Backstretch is closed. Just pull it down. Cooper, you're on the one. Brian's on the two.
Cooper Taylor. Mason Torres.
There's Fred, and is Brian out there? Brian, are you out there? Yep. Is that a yep? Okay.
Brian Derochers.
I see you now, Brian. My bad, man. All right, Cooper's on the one. Brian's on the two. Brian's on the two. Is Brian there on the two, or is he coming? Brian's on the two. Mason's on the three. The guy in the blue shirt, he'll point to where to go. There you go. Jeff's in the four. Colton the five. Fred's in the six. Braden Dommel's in the seven. Fred's six. Braden Dommel's seven. McRib 8, and Bentley is in 9. All right, marshals, are you ready? We're going racing at the sound of the tone in less than 5. Be ready, marshals. All right, looking good. And they're off. We do pictures of the lower mains. Just as a reminder, we do pictures of the lower mains. There you go. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Milton. It's Cooper, Brian, Mason, now Braden up into the 3 spot, Fred in the 4, Colton in the 5, Mason in the 6, McRib in the 7, Bentley in the 8, and Jeff in the 9. He goes over the other side to your right, to your right, to your right. Go ahead, White. That's fine, Buggy. Go ahead, White Buggy. Traction does go up in this track throughout the day. Just as a reminder, traction does go up in the track throughout the day. Rubber gets laid down. Heat gets put into it. I'm going to need you to do pictures. Do you know how I like the pictures taken?
Sideways, far away.
Like, yeah, like that. I mean, it doesn't even have to be that. That's a little far away from you. I like it.
Yeah, I saw that a kid, and I was like, I think I'll learn it looks like that side. So
That's probably even bigger than what I wanted.
a little closer.
Yeah, closer, because the way I crop it is I take it right to the edge. something
Okay.
along those lines.
All right.
Just so long as the whole edge is seen. Because you can zoom in however you want. But you know how to quick it into my camera?
Yep.
My phone's off. All right, Brian, number 1. Cooper, number 2. Braden, number 3. Colton, number 4. Fred, number 5. That bucket should probably be down there further.
Further, like towards the gap.
Yeah, or where that gap's at. Brian out front, Cooper number 2. Those are the 2 bump up spots currently, Brian and Cooper. Cooper's 5 seconds back from that number 1 spot. Brian solidly out in the lead. Colton needs to make up 9 seconds. Colton needs 9 seconds to reel Cooper in. Fred in the number 4, Jeff in the number 5, Bentley in the 6, McRib in the 7, Braden, it looks like may have broke out, and Mason, it looks like may have broke out, unfortunately. So with the A main, the double A mains, after the first, like A1, the first A main, we won't be doing pictures or anything in the front, because we won't know the results until after. So it's a combination of A1 and A2. That's how it's scored. We don't drop A1. It's the combination of the
2
two
minutes left.
that scores it. So. It's a combo of the 2. If there was a 3, we'd do a drop. I mean, we can do it that way for 1 drops, but we always did it as a combo. So yeah, that's the way that double A main works, is it is a combo of the 2 results. Okay, you'll have make sure your stuff's ready before that race, okay? Coming up on a minute remaining.
1 minute left.
Race number 2, you should be in the staging area. Race number 2, you should be in the staging area. A little help. Novice A main, you should be in the staging area. Max, Lightning McCrash, Speedy, Bentley, Isaac, Maggie, Nehemiah, and Torres, you should be in the staging area.
Pictures after this race?
Yeah, we do.
After this one?
Huh?
After this one?
Yeah. And reminder, C-Main buggy drivers, we do get pictures of the top 3. Brian still out front, Cooper in 2. Colton in 3. Fred in 4, Jeff 5, McRib
Fred
6,
Daimler
Bentley
done.
7.
Brian Derosher
Brian
done.
securing that bump up
McRib
spot.
done. Bentley Mays done.
Bentley and Colton's
Colton
done.
Bassler done.
Colton running his fastest
Jeff
lap of the last.
Iger done.
And that's a wrap. It's Brian,
Taylor
Cooper,
done.
Colton for pictures,
All
please.
drivers are finished.
Brian, Cooper, Colton, please meet my daughter over for pictures.
The race is completed.
Good job, McRib. That's good. And Brian and Cooper, you are bumping up. Just a reminder, Brian and Cooper, you are bumping up just as a friendly reminder.
Up next, race number 2.
Go ahead and get lined up on the
Novice.
backstretch, novice racers.
Amen.
Please make your way right to the backstretch and get lined up. Do you know your order? It's
Speedy.
Max, Lightning, and Speedy. It's Max. Pull up to that first piece of tape, Max.
Max Perkins.
Do you have the numbers centered or not right now?
Huh?
Podiums are not centered.
Yeah, I'd like if you'd center for me.
Torres.
All right, Max is on 1. Lightning is on 2. Speedy is on 3. There you go, Speedy. Bentley, you're on 4 behind that yellow and white vehicle. Bentley.
Bentley Mays.
Should I move up to 2?
No, just leave a spot for now.
Isaac A. Bride.
I could tape my body there.
Could try using this black stuff here, sure. Bentley's in 4. Isaac's in 5. Is Isaac out there? Where you at, Isaac? Move forward, bud. You're in 5th place behind that pink. Right, move up. You're good there, Isaac. Keep moving forward up to where Caleb is in the blue. And then Maggie. And after Maggie, Nehemiah. And then Torres. Is Lightning McCrash coming or no? All right, racers, you ready? All right, we're going racing at the sound of the tone in less than 5. Oh, nice, Ryan. Ryan just, wow, that's impressive. I'm not even sure that was intentional, though. Either way, impressive, sir. There's only one A main for the novice, novice 18 plus, and stock flash. Oh no! Goodness gracious, yeah. No, for novice classes, we just run them once. Yep. Because a lot of them being kids, it gets too long.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Totally understandable. Thanks for letting me know, Dave. All right. It's Max, Bentley, Speedy. Thank you. There'll be pictures after, like, the first 5 races, there'll be pictures, and then there's nothing.
So after the first 5 races, no more pictures?
After the first 5, and then there'll be no pictures till the second A mains start.
All right.
Friendly reminder, race number 3, you are on deck. Mod 2-wheel buggy B main, Braden Benner, Jason Davis, Gage Hurley, and Phil Adams. You know what? Phil Adams is out of it. We're not running the Mod 2-wheel buggy B main. You're all bumping up. Phil Adams had to pull out because of family emergency. So Braden, Jason, and Gage, you're all running the A main. Just as a heads up, Braden, Jason, Davis, and Gage Hurley, you are all now in the A main. Braden, Jason, and Gage. There is no race number 3. So next up is race number 4, Novice 18 Plus. You are up next. Novice 18 Plus, you are up next. Just a heads up, Novice 18 Plus, you are up next. Race number 4 is next. It's Max, Bentley, Speedy, Maggie, Isaac, Nehemiah, Torres, and Lightning. Lightning, if you can get it fixed, you can jump in this next race with Novice 18 Plus. We're coming up on the halfway mark. Once again, there is no Mod 2-wheel buggy B main. Phil had to pull, and we normally will take 10 to 11 in the A main, so we're going to have a full house of 11 in Mod 2-wheel buggy.
2 minutes left.
Again, race number 4, you are up next, novice 18 plus. You are up next, novice 18 plus. You are up next. You should be making your way in about a minute to staging. There is no race number 3. Gage, Braden, and Jason are all bumping up to the A main. Braden, Jason, and Gage are all bumping up to the A main. There is no race number 3. So the next race is race number 4, novice 18 plus. Tim, Sierra, Justin, Bree, Josh Tittle, and Tammy Perkins, you are up next. You should be making your way to staging.
One minute left.
.45 seconds left on the master clock. All my novice 18 plus should be in staging. Novice 18 plus, you should be in staging. Tim, Sierra, Justin, Bree, Josh, and Tammy. You are up next. It's Max, Bentley, Nehemiah, Isaac, Speedy, Maggie, Torres, and Lightning McCrash. Lydia Benner, if you want to grab my phone. Lydia Benner, if you want to grab my phone.
Bentley,
As you cross the line, you'll be done. Bentley's done. Nehemiah's done. When I call your name, please pull. When I call your name, please pull. Max is done. Maggie is done.
Isaac A. Bright done.
Isaac is done.
Speedy done.
Speedy's done. That's a wrap.
Torres done.
All right.
All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Good job, drivers. Good job.
Up next, race number 3. Mod 2, wheel drive buggy. B main. The race is completed.
And then it should let me pick.
Yeah, that's what I was. Oh, wait.
Bump ups, no?
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I clear the race. Oh, yeah, that might work. So the way I was gonna do it was just press, like, give Banner 3 laps mid-race. No, mid-race. That way when it finishes, it automatically pops up. Go to video events.
At the back.
Go to rounds. Main.
Oh, that's why.
Oh no, 3. 3 for today.
There's not double A mains for novice.
Hey, I didn't think that. I just want to check with Baker before I run that.
And then, want to hear something funny? Thomas doesn't do it that way. He does control whatever for the buttons and waits the timeout.
Really?
The race is completed.
Thought of that.
It's one way to do it.
No, I think your way's much better. Then we can stay, or do you just copy the previous events?
Up next, race number 4.
Okay, then you can just
Novice 18 plus.
change it back to 2.
A main.
Save, keep the save.
Okay. What's up, dude?
Sierra Hoffman.
All right, let's get them lined up in the back, please. Tim, Sierra, Justin, Bree, Josh, and Tammy. Tim's already there. Sierra is tangled up on the backstretch. If you guys could help her out, please. Sierra's in the 2. Tim, move up. You're more towards the base. One more spot. Yep. And then Sierra, move up.
Where do you want this?
That's actually my pit mat.
And then Justin is there. Bree, you're there. Josh is there. And then is Tammy here? No? All right. We're going racing in less than 5.
Transponder 3785755. Lighting McCrash.
I mean, I don't know why. I'd do it. Mid. Well, it's so chill. Like, we're not calling marshals out. We're not. Yeah. Right. That's awesome. I'm doing a. Yeah, I mean, especially if they have these trips and there's a reason for it. Behind you. Or, even if they would work for a benefit, that'd be cool too. I'm just proud of them that they're wanting to be here and earn it. Like they're working for it, so it's pretty cool. All right, race number 5, you're up next, which is B Main. 17.5 buggy B Main is next. Xander, Gage, Isaac, Derek, Kenny, Gomez, Owen, Tristan, Brian, and Cooper. You are next. Xander, Gage, Isaac, Derek, Kenny, Gomez, Owen, Tristan, Brian, and Cooper. You are up next. Feels good to stand up.
I don't want you rushing to get back in line.
I appreciate it. All right, it's Tim. Yeah, well, my wife, she finished everything else up. I was able to do my part. It's
2 minutes
a
left.
wedding too, which is cool. Hi.
Hi.
All right. Tim, Sierra, Lightning, Justin, Josh, and Tammy. That's your current running order. Tim, Sierra, Lightning, Justin, Josh, and Tammy. My daughter Lydia will be doing pictures for this one. Just a reminder, the B main for stock buggy is up next. B main for stock buggy, I've already called your names. You are up next. You have about less than 45 seconds till you should be in staging B main, stock two-wheel drive buggy. B main, stock two-wheel drive buggy. You should be in staging in about 30 seconds. Tim in the mellow yellow 51 going down the backstretch, looking good.
One minute left.
Oh, Tim with a dirty takedown. That's unbelievable. Fred Durst, you gonna put up with that stuff, man? You gotta write a hate rap. When you wreck me, you wreck my whole family. All right, it's Tim, Sierra, Lightning, McCrash, Justin, Josh, Tammy, and Bree.
Tim
I saw Bree
Messimer
back
done.
there. Tim, you're done.
Sierra Hoffman
Sierra, you're done. Josh, you're done.
Josh Tittle done. Lighting McCrash done.
What is it?
Tammy
I don't know.
Perkins done.
Who's up there?
Justin Mays
Oh,
done.
that's normal. For first
All
timers?
drivers are finished.
For novice? Oh. I don't know. I didn't even see it. Oh. Because he's a novice racer and he broke and he wasn't able to make his. So then I threw him in this.
The race is completed. Up next.
All right, let's
race
get them lined
number
up in the
5.
back, drivers. Let's get them lined up in the back. Go ahead and check in.
17.52
Go ahead.
wheel
Go
drive
ahead,
buggy.
drivers.
B main.
Get a little bit of time over there on the left-hand side of the track and go check in. And then line up on the back, please. Line up on the back. It's Xander, Gage, Isaac is
Hurley.
1, 2, and 3.
Brian Derochers. Gomez. Xander Niemand. Kenny Jeffries. Isaac Niemand. Tristan Gray. Derek Hurley.
All
Cooper
right.
Taylor.
Xander, you're
Owen
on
Spriggle.
1. Gage, you're on 2. Isaac, you're on 3. Is that looking good? This guy? Do you want him to stand up? Forrest, can you stand up for the start just so you don't block that? Stand behind the track on the back side, and then once the race starts, you can go back. All right, is everyone lined up and happy? All right, Xander, Gage, Isaac, and then Derek, Kenny, and Gomez. Is that the right order? You guys in the right spots? All right, there's Gomez. And then Owen. Owen is in the right spot. Tristan, Brian, and Cooper. All right, marshals, be ready. On your toes. Racers, are you ready? All right, in less than 5. There they go. I'm going to hand the mic over to my friend Ezra.
And I'm in charge. Looks like a couple cars going to get it wrong on the later. Behind you, on the stage. Oh, that's going to be a tough break there. So in that kerfuffle, me taking over, I think that puts Isaac Neiman to the front. Ooh, and that all gray, yellow, white wheels. Can't decide what color he wants to beat it today. He's got a healthy lead right now over on second place, who I believe is going to be Derek Hurley. I'll wait till he crosses the line to confirm that. Yes, it is. Derek making some moves. Started fourth, up into second. All green with some white stripage. He's got Gage Hurley right behind him in the green and gray. Then Ken Jeffries in the orange. Then got a pretty big gap to Tristan. So it's a tight race for third. They got about 2 seconds to catch up to Derek. It looks like Kenny with a little bit of mistake on the backstretch. Gage going to get some breathing room, some time to collect himself and put on a charge. He's got 4.5 minutes to find the other green car and make a pass. Derek with a little bit of mistake at the start line. Gage going to get another 10th there. All right. Looks like Isaac's going to be coming up on some lap traffic here shortly of Gomez, Xander, and a couple others. So if you see that gray and multicolored wheels, that's the leader. Just a heads up for the future. Broken car in the center. Looks like a broken car in the center. I believe that was the Ken Jeffries. I didn't see it. Sorry. I'll look. .230 down, 3:30 to go. Isaac checked out. Battle between the Hurleys is starting to spice up, going down the backstretch. Green and green, 2 and 3. That is the battle to watch. 8-10 separate them at the line. Gage looking to be reeling them in over the middle table. And now the left. Caution coming into the double. Who was that? Isaac's trying to get out of the way. Isaac, green cars are second and third. Make that not Isaac, Xander. Getting the bodies confused there. Awkward. All good. I don't see anything wrong with all that. Isaac, don't do that again. That's what we call corner cutting. There we go. I will. Because nobody did it that blatant.
Two minutes left.
Just under 2 minutes left to go. Isaac falling back into the number 2. Derek up into the number 1. Green, yellow stripes, it looks like. Your new leader, all gray right behind him. And then they have a healthy lead to Gage Hurley. Was 3.5 last time they crossed. Might be closer to 5, might be closer to 6. It's going to be a 4-second gap. 4 on the dot, so down to the 1,000th. It's time to put it on cruise control. Up next will be race number 6, the 2-wheel stock short course A main.
One minute left.
Rest of the field's going to go Tristan Gray in the 4, Owen 5, Brian 6, Xander 7, Gomez 8, Cooper 9. Kenny out after 4. 40 seconds to go, drivers. 40 seconds to go. Top of the field's pretty well. Calm. Was calm. I had to say something. Now Derek going back into the number 2. He's got Isaac right in his sights, but only 20 seconds to go. Thank you, Lapper. You have a 4-second lead to third. Just maintain. Don't get into each other. Derek getting a little too aggressive. Isaac going to get it wrong. Top of the field getting all shaken up. That is time. You guys are racing them to the line. It looks like Derek going to take over that lead. Isaac going to hang on to
Derek
second. Gage
done.
not quite able to take third.
Isaac Niemann done. Brian DeRocher's done.
Just
Gomez
waiting on
done.
Tristan to finish.
Gage
and that
Hurley
is
done.
a race. So Derek
Xander Niemann
going
done.
to sneak out that victory.
Cooper Taylor done.
Isaac going to take the 2. Gage going to take
Tristan
the
Gray
3
done.
in a very close
All
race.
drivers are finished.
Derek, Isaac, Gage,
The
head
race
on
is
over for a
completed.
quick picture before you go to your pits. First time I've ever said that at a race.
Up next, race number 6. Stock 2 WDSCTA1 main.
All right, guys, check them in a while and we'll grid them up. There is no warm-up lap.
Weston Hoffman man. Gavin Nipple. McRib. Owen Spriggle.
I said no warm-up
George
laps,
Sand.
guys. We're going straight to the grid.
Whip it.
Straight to the grid. Running order for this will be Weston Hoffman man on the point. Gavin Nipple will then be the number 2. Mason Schaefer will be 3. Owen Spriggle will be 4. George Santa 5. And then McRib 6. I think we're ready. Driver's ready. The marshal's ready. Your race will begin on the sound of the tone in less than 5. We are off and rolling at A1 two-wheel drive short course stock, which I think is now 13.5 here. If we were out in Cali, it'd be super stock. Ah. 2:20 down, 3:40 to go. Weston is your leader. Been a little quiet, so let's get into it. He's in the rocking the blue and white, heading over the left table now. He's got a healthy gap to Mason Schaefer, 4.06 seconds. Schaefer, though, has got Gavin Nipple right on his rear wheels. Gavin getting a little too greedy off the lander there. Going to lose a little bit more time to Mason. Looks like the app's going to get extended to 4.5 seconds with 3 minutes to go. Mason's got the hot lap over him too, so if he just keeps it on his wheels, he should be able to just outpace him. Owen Spiegel's about 10 seconds back from third. Then got McRib hanging out in the number 5 spot. This is a 1 of 2. So a good position matters, but first might not mean everything. If you can get first in the next race and finish second in this one, then, well, it goes to a tiebreaker. Assuming the other guy does that too.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. Up next will be race number 7, A1 of Stadium Truck. Ooh. Weston gonna... I guess the bucket was more solid than the truck. Oh, it broke a rear arm. That's kind of rare. Is it not a ball cup? You're fifth. You're McRib, right? You're fifth. You have about 40 seconds to catch up to fourth. So you know how I said getting first in the first one doesn't truly matter? Looks like Mason Schaefer's going to have that opportunity. He's got 9/10 over Gavin. Battle for the lead is now going to be going over that crossover. White, blue, and red. Current holder, Gavin Nipple in the all orange. The menace of Richfield. Putting on a charge. Cutting as close to the pipe as he possibly can. Gap was 9/10. Mason going to put down a heater, 19.3 personal best. Going to gain a 10th over Gavin in that lap with 30 seconds to go. Just got to do it for a couple more laps. Again, up next, race number 7, 13.5 Stadium Truck. Should be over by the stairs. I have a feeling there might be some back-to-backs, hence why there's not a lot. 10 seconds to go. Grib getting a little too greedy on that lollipop? Lollipop. Doesn't matter. Schaefer and Nipple going to get around for one more lap. Everyone, you are racing them to the line. Battle for the lead.
McRib done.
Waiting for a mistake. Mason's not doing it. He's been winning with consistency.
Owen Spriggle
Gavin
done.
has the hot lap. Going to try and send it up the inside. Gets a little too greedy. And now
Whip
Nipple
it
going to have to
done.
settle for second in
Gavin
A1
Nipple
of
done.
two-wheel drive stock short
All
course.
drivers are finished.
Schaefer going to take the 1. Owen 2. McRib 4. Owen 3. Weston going to have to take 5. George going to have to take 6.
The race is completed.
Good news for those who didn't finish. There is no marshaling to be done. So you get to just go work on the car right away.
Up next,
Unless
race
you're
number
in this
7.
race. Then I guess you have to race again.
13.5 Stadium Truck. A 1 main. Rooster.
Because I feel a little, I
Greg
want to.
Perkins.
I'm going to give you guys one warm-up lap because we did add a piece of plastic on that left jump.
Jason Davis.
You shouldn't have been that far in,
Kenny
but
Jeffries.
in case you need to get your bearings. Rooster, you'll be parking it on the backstretch this lap. And so will everyone else. No more laps, no more laps. Was there any back-to-backs I got to be aware of? I don't see any. Does anybody know where... Okay, there's Braden. Does anybody know where... Oh, wait, Fred's the one with the motor that went smoke, right? Phil's out? Oh, yeah, Phil had to leave. So we're just waiting on Braden. I won't delete them, if that makes you feel better. In case you guys haven't noticed, we added a piece of plastic on this double. So for the couple
Braden
A1s, I'm
double.
going to give you an extra lap. But let's get this staged. Jason Davis will be on the points. Kenny Jeffries will be the 2. Rooster will be 3. Then I guess it'll be Braden Dommel, followed by Greg. So, Dommel, you are second to last. It's technically 5th, but 2 of them aren't here. All right. And then, Forrest, you know the drill. Thank you. All right. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. A1, a stadium truck, will be live on the Sound of the Tone. Less than 5. Ooh, he needs to put it on the back stretch. Looks like that was Ken Jeffrey. Are you okay, Lydia? $20 down, $440 to go. Anyways, Jason Davis is currently out in front. He's got about a 9-second lead on Kenny Jeffries. Davis rocking the green wheels, green, white, and blue down the backstretch. Ken's in the all blue with a special figure on the left side. Then got Dommel, Rooster, Greg running out the rest of the field. Field's spread out. Not much to report on. There's a bruise, but that's about it. Yes. 29 seconds. Did you have a 58-second lap? Rooster, I'm assuming you did? Yeah, you'll tell me after. That's the way, uh-huh, uh-huh. 3:45 down, 2:15 left. Closest battle on the track is before the lead, Davis and Kenny. Gaps, though, 6.5 seconds. Jason doing some wheelies down the backstretch. Must have put in some turbo in that car.
2 minutes left.
Or a slipper eliminator. That'd be cool, too. Currently just kind of on a Sunday cruise. It's a fast cruise. Kenny's trying to do everything he can to catch right back up. Gap going to go down to 4 seconds. Kenny put on a little bit of a charge. Both of them sharing a hot lap within a tenth of each other. Kenny can just find another couple tenths. He could claw his way back. He's got a minute and a half to do it. Caution on the back, caution on the back. Still there, cleared.
One minute left.
.35 seconds to go, 35 seconds to go. Dom will finally click it into the 19s last time around, 19.9 for his personal best. He's still hanging on to third. Rooster down in fourth. Even if that lap was wrong, I still think he'd be down there. 15 seconds left. Davis should get around for one more lap. Kenny should get around for one more lap. Mistake out of Davis could result in a lead change. Let's just all put our eyes on the green and white car. Feed him the energy. Make this interesting.
Greg Perkins done.
Through the table.
Braden Dommel done.
Through the double. Around the 180.
Rooster done. Jason Davis done.
And it's as I expected. Jason
Kenny
Davis going to take the win.
Jeffries done.
Ken going to take the 2.
All
Braden 3.
drivers
Rooster
are
4. Greg
finished.
5. And that's a race
The race is
for
completed.
A1 of Stadium Truck.
Up next, race number 8. Mod 2 wheel drive buggy. A 1 main.
So basic gist of the rules before I get on up there, I'm giving you guys one warm-up lap because you see we put a piece of plastic over there. And then after one complete lap,
Xander
you'll stop
Niemann.
on the backstretch.
Bobby Baker. Braden Benner. Gage Hurley. Glenn Mathias. Sonny Santucci. Cody Dudley. Jumper. Jason Davis.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get them lined up.
Gavin Nipple.
Cody in the 1, Sonny in the
Ezra
2,
Torres.
Glenn in the 3, Gav in the 4, Ezra's in the 5, Bobby Baker's in the 6, Xander's in the 7, Jumper's in the 8, Braden's in the 9, Jason's in the 10, my man Gage is in the 11. The back. I don't know. I think 12 was the last. I think it's second to last, probably. I think everybody needs to move up 1. Oh, not everybody. I'm sorry, the last 3. Yeah, that looks good. Everybody happy? On the sound of the tone in less than 5. Play nice. Don't let Sonny get away. Ah.
Yeah, Kayla.
This is your mod two-wheel drive buggy, A1. My man Gavin getting the tough end of it there. Sonny out front, all kinds of room to run. He's 4.5 seconds up already. Braden in the 2, Cody in the 3, Gage in the 4, Jason in the 5. Ezra, your things, you don't have a transponder counting. Still got Sonny out front, fast lap of the race, 17.2. Jason in the 2. Ezra's in the 3. Bobby in the 4. Jumper in the 5. Two minutes in, 4 to go. Say it again. All right, 2.5 in, 3.5 to go. Sonny out front, 8.5 seconds. He's putting it on the field right now. That 2 spot, we got Jason Davis. That's going to be your green front, white rear, blue middle, white wheels, white wing. That's your 2 spot. If you see him coming, give him room. 3 spots going to be Jumper. Where is he? I don't see him. Here comes Jumper across the center tabletops. Through the chicane in the middle. That's going to be your 3 spot. Bobby Breaker in the 4. I think that's your purple car with the orange flames in the front, white wheels. Cody in the 5, Gavin in the 6, Glenn in the 7, Braden in the 8, Xander in the 9, Gage in the 10. Ezra bringing up the tail. Two and a half minutes to go. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, all bracketed. About 3 seconds separates them. Sonny's still out front, putting on the field. That's going to be your American flag looking car with a yellow front, white rear. Mixed matched wheels, yellow fronts, white rears. That's your leader. Jason with his fast lap of the race last time by, 17.7. Sonny's the only one on a 19 lap pace, 19.604. Jumper getting into a 19 lap pace, 19.619. Jason on an 18.6 flat, Cody on an 18.601, Gavin on an 18.602, Bobby on an 18.605, Glenn on an 18.608, Braden on an 18.616, Gage on a 17.604, and Ezra on a 17.614. Zaron on that 17.615. These cars just fly. Four. I'll put it in black. I want to do it in the 4 too. 1:10 to go. Sonny out front. Jumper is catching him. Lead might be too big.
1 minute left.
You see that white car, white, green, and black? That's your number 2, yellow wheels. Give him room. Cody Dudley in the 3. Got Jason Davis up to that 2 spot now. Coming across the center tabletops. That's your 2 and 3. That's your battle going across the backstretch. That yellow car is your 3 spot right now. Your 4 spot's going to be that black and white and green one coming up. 2 and 3 going through the center tabletops right now.
Xander Niemann done. Glenn Matthias done.
Xander's
Braden Benner
done. Glenn is done. Braden is done.
Jason Davis done. Cody Dudley done.
Jason is done. Cody
Ezra
is done.
Corrick
Jumper's done. Gavin
Jumper
is
done.
done.
Gavin Nipple
I'm going to need
done.
Sonny, Jason, and Cody
Bobby
for
Baker
pictures at the
done.
end of the stand. Sonny,
Gage
Jason,
Gurley
and
done.
Cody. 1, 2, 3.
Sonny Santucci done. All drivers are finished.
Oh, no pictures. I'm sorry. Not until race 12. My bad. I just saw you. We got to take a picture.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 9. Stock 4, wheel drive buggy. A 1 main.
I see we're waiting because, back-to-back. So that makes sense. Gives us a second to regroup our minds. And come to the realization that we're not even done with A1s yet.
I was trying to get pictures taken. I know.
So, as I am doing for all the A1s, take 1 complete warm-up lap, and then we'll grid you up after that. A2s, we won't do that. We'll just grid right away.
Isaac Niemann. Cody Dudley. Landon Welder. Hunter Leitzel. Brian Derochers. Glenn Matthias.
So,
Braden Benner. Landon. Sonny Santucci.
all right, guys, no more laps, no more laps. Line them up in the back. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. I guess you didn't like the plastic. Just move it up. No, no, no. You're not making it? Okay. Sonny will be in the 1. The number 2 will be Landon. Leave the 3 spot open for Jumper. He earned it, even if he doesn't take it. Because Landon earned that extra 8 feet on Glenn Matthias. Isaac Niemann will take 5th. Cody Dudley would be 6th. Landon will be 7. Braden will be 8. Brian 9. Hunter 10. Do not move up. I repeat, do not move up. We're leaving that open. Oh, yeah, Landon 7. Sorry. I thought they were talking about the 3rd spot. Yes. Yep. Yeah. It's my B. Braden's after Landon, then Brian, then Hunter. Not quick. All right. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. A1 four-wheel stock buggy begins down at its own in less than 5. We're off and rolling. Sonny Santucci getting it done in four-wheel drive. See if he can do it in the A's. He's got Landon right behind him. And that blue and red going on to the backstretch. Looks like Glenn going to be losing a spot to, I believe that's going to be Isaac Neiman up into the number 3 then. Glenn looking up to the inside. Nobody flips. Landon, you got to go all the way back. Landon, stop in front of me. Now go. You let the yellow car go, and then you can go. I like that. Now go. Go, 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 go. Track cutting's what we're talking about. Ooh, Braden and Landon having a fun battle. Fortunately, I want to watch the battle for first. Sonny Santucci and Landon Welder. Landon with an E. Both of them all the way from Maryland. They'll be coming up on the other Landon. Heads up, Schellenberger. Battle for first is coming up to you. Thank you. Thank you. Go. Perfect. Ooh. Welder getting sideways on the upper deck, able to keep it together though, staying within a second of Sonny Santucci. They started less than a second from each other in Maryland. They stayed less than a second all day. Glenn Mathias worked his way back up into the number 3 then over Cody Dudley, who looks to be having a little bit of a rough one there. So I think that put Isaac ahead of him as well. That is your top 5. Then it's going to be Brian, Schellenberger, Benner, and Leitzel. And jumper, if you need a motor, I have one. Oh, wait, no, I don't. It's a 5.5. That's a bit fast for this class. Got a 17.5 you could put in it. Push in the center. Cody upside down. Fortunately, has to wait for the marshal. I don't know who that was, but excellent grind. Must admit, 10 out of 10. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, halfway into the race. Looks like Santucci's putting a little bit of a gap on Landon. Now he's put Cody, the father-in-law, stepdad, something in that relationship. He put him ahead of Landon. All right. Scaring him out of making a pass. I love it. That's strategy. 2:30 to go. Let's look for something. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, because they've never been here before. Santucci's rocking the yellow and white, coming through the center table now. The number 2 car is the red and blue. A couple turns back. The red and white
2
wing
minutes
is Glenn
left.
in third. Then you got Isaac. I think everyone around here knows who Isaac is. He's rocking the gray 4-wheel drive. So he's currently battling out Cody Dudley for that 4th spot. This is a number 1, not the final race for these guys. A solid 3rd or 4th or even 5th couldn't mean the difference between being on the podium or off it. Ooh. Brave Man Forrest. Walking right over the table. He don't care if he get hit. .110 to go. Up next will be race number 10, Mod Short Course A1. Got 2 more A1s after this race, and then
1 minute left.
I believe it's a slash A, and then we go back into A2s. Let's see, is that a battle for anything? No, it is not. 40 seconds to go. I am severely just waiting for something to happen. Santucci's doing what he needs to do. He's just keeping it on all fours. Landon's doing the same, but a little slower. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. You guys are racing them to the line. Santucci going to lock in that first spot. Braden,
Landon
you are
done.
getting another lap, so keep going, keep
Landon
going.
Welder done.
Landon
Cody
locking in that
Dudley
second.
done.
Cody locked in third because, don't worry, Glenn, you have third locked
Hunter
in.
Leitzel done. Isaac Niemann done. Brian Derosher's done.
And that's a race, folks. That's
Glenn
a race.
Mathias done. Braden Benner done.
Sonny going to take
All
the
drivers
win
are
in
finished.
A1. Landon going
The
to take the 2,
race is
Glenn the 3,
completed.
Cody the 4, Isaac rounding out that top 5. Then it'll be Landon Schellenberger, Brian, Braden Benner, Hunter Leitzel. And I saw Jumper running, which I think means he found a motor. So we'll probably see him in A2.
Up next, race number 10. Mod SCTA1 main.
Now after that long 10 turned into 9-car race, good news, it's only 4. But it's the same guys that run the slash class. It'll be fine. Guys,
Whip it. Cooper Taylor.
it's always in the warm-up lap. All right. Park him on the back, park him on the back. No more laps, no more laps. Track is shut.
Hunter Leitzel.
Running order for this one will be Mason Schaefer with the 1, Walrus the 2, Cooper the 3, Hunter the 4. That looks good. Marshals are ready. All right. You guys' race will begin on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Ooh, bumper test. It passed. It's got to be a Traxxas bumper. And just like that, Walrus, the driver of Weston's car, has on to 3rd. One minute down, 3 cars to go. Schaefer going to roll it over on the left double. Luckily, he's got a pretty healthy lead to Cooper. He's only got about half a second up on Walrus, it seems, as they cross the line. Onto the upper deck they go. Walrus getting a little bit squirrely. Going to lose a little bit of ground to Cooper. Ooh, Cooper with a mistake. Walrus up into the number 2 now. And Schaefer, he's out. Not out of the race, he's just out. Ooh. Did you lower the body on that, guys? Or is it just finally getting pushed to its limits? So, we're 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. What Weston said, turn left, then go right. Nah. Got a healthy gap of about 7 seconds between each of the drivers. So let's just start going for hot laps. Schaefer's is a 20.3. Walrus is a 20.5. But Cooper is a 19.8. So the car in third at the moment, they're all red with a little bit of yellow, currently has the hot lap of the race. Something I think Schaefer should be shooting for. Hugging those pipes, maybe clip one, roll it over once. Or not, and just get the hot lap. Durst did it.
2 minutes left.
Not a 19, but they are looking for every 10th they can find. Ooh, that was a good one, Schaefer. There's the 19.6. How's Cooper going to respond? I mean, he's following him. Maybe he can learn. $125 to go. Again, up next will be race number 11. 17.5, two-wheel drive, buggy, A1. The biggest class, what I would call the premier class. I want to say we have nearly 30 entries. 25 entries in that class. All whittled down to 10.
1 minute left.
Seconds to go. Just something I have noticed. The gaps between everyone increases, but it's equal. For a second there, it was even down to the 100th. They were separated equally. That takes skill or what, but it takes something. 2 and a 1. All right, guys, you are racing them to the line.
Walrus Durst done.
Order is set in stone, just waiting for them to finish to make it official. Walrus is going to take the number 2 spot.
Whip it done.
Schaefer going to take the win, and Cooper Taylor putting in a charge, a 19.7 on his third to last lap, trying to take back the hot
All
lap.
drivers are finished.
We're going to have to settle for third in A1. Hopefully Hunter can join us in A2.
The race is completed.
Up next, we race number 11. You guys are up.
Up next.
And I see you're taking the stand.
11.
Perfect.
17.52
Does he
wheel drive buggy. A 1 main.
Hot? Too hot? I mean, I can't say it in a church. I can waste time. Do you feel you need the extra warm-up lap? Can I at least do that a while? Okay. You guys can take the warm-up lap. The mod guys got theirs earlier. Or you're Cody and say send it.
Derek Hurley, Braden Benner, Bobby Baker, Andrew Gray, Jumper, Cody Dudley, Landon, Isaac Niemann.
All right, guys, no more laps, no more laps. Park them on the back, park them on the back. We're going to get them gridded up while the last couple get their cars topped off. So we're going to leave a couple open spots for Sonny and Glenn. So the one spot we'll keep open. Andrew Gray will be the number 2. Jumper will be 3. Cody will be 4. And then there will be another open spot for Glenn. Then 6 will be Bobby. Landon Schellenberger will be 7. Braden will be 8. Derek Hurley will be 9. Isaac Niemann will be 10. Interest of them putting in a battery, I have a question I normally save for outdoor. Who's not running fuzz bites? More than I thought. See, I see Glenn threw it to the right spot. Perfect. Sonny will heat the diff up on his way to the 1. And Sonny, if you would like your preferential spot, you did TQ, so you're more than welcome to take it. And Glenn, if you want to take Cody's spot, I think he's already waiting for you to do it. All right. Everyone good on stand? All set? Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Beginning the sound of the tone. Less than 5. Let's get this show on the road. Premier class, 25 entries, and Glenn going to get it wrong on the first 2 turns. It's fine. He did this in 4-wheel, and he came back for 3rd. See if that can happen again. Santucci is going to was leading us out, unless he got collected in something I didn't see. He must have. Because right now we got Andrew Gray in the all pink out in front, Jumper in the 2. Cody making some moves up into the 3. Bobby Baker 4, Landon 5, Isaac 6, Sonny 7, Braden 8, Derek 9, Glenn 10. That's a complete running order after the inevitable first lap kerfuffles. Andrew Gray firing out strong, 17-7, Jumper 17-8. Your top 2 keeping it nice and tight together. Starting to build up a little bit of a gap on Cody, it appears. Cody rocking the all-yellow B7, gave up on the Schumacher, and, well, as much as I want to say it's a mistake, it's not. He's in 3rd. Must be a good car. Then you got Bobby Santucci looking to make up some ground on him right now. Through the center section they will go. Bobby rocking the green, the orange and purple. Santucci the yellow and white. With Santucci's breaking points just a little bit later. Going to have to check up on that double. Down the backstretch, those 2 are going to go. Santucci looking to the inside. Bobby going to leave it open. Santucci going to get it. All right. Up into the number 4. And Cody in his sights. Touch back on that in a few. Let's see what the leaders are doing. Andrew Gray is doing 30 years of racing things. He's winning by a decent chunk. Then it's Jumper in that green, white, and black with yellow wheels. He's got about a 1.5 seconds on Dudley, who's in the all-yellow, who's going to get collected by Santucci and Baker. So they're not going to get past him. You're going to place it. I don't know why they waited. I was looking to the right when I should have been looking left, apparently. But Santucci waited, so I like the driver etiquette. Unfortunately for them, I believe that just put Bobby Baker up into the 3. Yes, it did. It's a 3-way battle. Owen over the crossover for 3rd, and we're only 240 in, 320 left. Now we're halfway officially. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Baker with a little bit of mistake. Santucci up into the number 3. Cody not making the mistake, staying right on his rear wing. Over the little double. Across the line. Gap between those two is going to be 3/10. Lee Santucci's rocking the 6'4". Cody the B7. Battle of old and new. Did the 7 come out too soon? Doesn't look like it as he rides the rear wing of Santucci. Santucci going to keep it together, though. Ugh. Battle for 3rd is going to stay spicy. They're looking for Jumper. They got another 8 seconds to get to Jumper if they want to take 2nd. Caution on the backstretch. Cleared.
Two minutes left.
1:50 to go, guys. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go. Battle for 3rd has finally calmed down. Santucci has the hot lap by 4/10 over Andrew Gray. Only 2/10 over Dudley. Those two are pushing each other. But what that means is he could feasibly gain enough ground to pass Jumper by the end of this race. He's only a couple turns back. Heads up, Landon. That is 3rd, looking for 2nd behind you. Thank you, Landon.
One minute left.
No, I don't want to see them run away. But they got to at least, if they work together, they can at least be together. Seconds to go, 40 seconds left to go. Jumper coming across the line now. Santucci inching his way, 2.2 seconds, gained 8/10 that lap. Jumper should have it. He has the pace to hang on to it, but it's going to be close. Heads up, Braden. That's going to be 3rd, coming for 2nd behind you. And it's going to come down to this lap. They're on their final lap. Tucci clipping the wall sideways. It's all going to be fine. Jumper, again, the not multicolored, yellow wheels, green and white. He's the number 2. Don't think they'll catch him in time. They just got to get to the line.
Bobby Baker done.
No! Jumper
Glenn
going to get it
Mathias
wrong
done.
on the double. Santucci
Derek
up to
Gurley
2nd on the last corner.
Sonny Santucci done.
Cody Dudley not
Jumper
quite
done.
able to snag
Cody
3rd.
Dudley
7/10 back from that.
Isaac Niemann done.
So on the
Braden
very
Benner
last
done.
lap,
Landon
3rd
done.
and 2nd,
And
almost
Drew
4th,
Gray done.
having a big
All
shake-up.
drivers are finished. The race is completed.
So Andrew Gray is going to take A1. Sonny going to take A2. Jumper going to have to settle for 3rd. Dudley going to take 4. Bobby 5. Glenn 6. Isaac 7. Landon 8. Derek 9. Braden 10.
Up next, race number 12.
Stock/A main. You guys are up.
Main.
You're running.
Chad Leitzel. Weston Hoffman Mad. Cooper Taylor.
All right. So
Whippet. Tim Messimer.
I guess we'll just grid them up right away.
Rooster. Walrus Durst.
So no laps. Weston Hoffman, you kicked that with the back of your car. Impressive. Weston's going to be first, Mason second, Cooper third, Rooster 4, Tim 5, Walrus 6, Chad 7. That car's gears are cogging perfectly to sound like a real dirt car. All right. Am I good on the right side? Thanks, Landon. You're about the right age range. Landon, other side until the start. No, I meant stand on the other side. That's up to you guys at this point. I'm okay with it. All right. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Isaac's ready with the oil slick. Be live in less than 5. Is it wrong for me to say that was started cleaner than I expected? Weston with a little bit of mistake on the left double. Mason going to get right on his rear bumper and then push wide because tracks his tires. I don't know if they gojoed. Probably help. Rooster's going to hang out in the number 3. In the Murder Shova. The Murder Shova? If anyone's Street Outlaws fan, you get what I'm trying to say. He's going to be losing a spot, looks like, to Cooper, with Tim right behind him, but he's going to roll it over. Chad Light's going to hang out in 6. Walrus going to hang out in 7. Minute and 25 down, 4:35 to go. Hot lap going to go to Cooper, 24-4. Again, not in the lead, but showing he has the pace. Now that sounds like the Slash class. Oop, need some help in the middle. He's on his way. It's just a Rooster on his back. 2:20 down, 3:40 to go. Nah. I'm going to have to give my marshals a breather after this one. Oof. Closing in on the halfway points here. This field's surprisingly close. You got Weston Hoffman, the man, currently in the lead. I feel like him and Mason are just having some fun with each other. They're in the red and blue going on the backstretch now. Cooper Taylor is right there. So Cooper just decides, I'm not going to wreck into them. He'll probably have the lead here in just a couple laps. super serious. Can't tell if Rooster is trying that or not.
Two minutes left.
$1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. And did you guys plan this or something? We have a four-way battle for first. It was four-way battle. I currently got Mason out in front.
1 minute left.
Tim second, Weston third, Cooper fourth. Weston expert line through the double. You know, you're supposed to fake him out of his ankles, not take him out. Up top. I like the look back to the drivers. That was perfect. All right, guys, you are racing them to the line.
Weston, Hoffman, man done.
The order's kind of is already set. Schaefer and Weston had it the whole time. Schaefer's going to take the win, though.
Walrus Durst done. Cooper Taylor done. Tim Messimer done. Chad Leitzel done.
And
done.
that's going to be a race.
All drivers are finished.
Mason's going to take the win. Weston's going to take the two.
The race
Cooper
is
the
completed.
3. Tim, Chad, Rooster, Walrus going to round out that field. Mason, Weston, Cooper, head on over to the podium for picks before you leave. We're going to
Up next,
look for our two-wheel
number
short
13.
course, guys.
Stock 2 WDSCTA2 main.
I have a feeling was that class for the most part. So 17.5 two-wheel drive short course drivers should be making their way to or on the stand. We are not going to be doing any warm-up laps for A2s. We're just going to grid after you check in. I do realize there's some back-to-backs, so no worries. Again, guys, once you check in, we're just going to grid them up right away. So no laps, no laps, unless you're going back. Running order is going to be the same as the first time. Weston's going to be the leader when he gets there. Nipple will be second. Mason will be third.
Nipple.
Owen will be fourth. George will be 5. My McRibs will be 6. Huh. I guess Nipple's not a good influence. Does it feel different than a Traxxas? Looks like McRib made it.
Weston Hoffman man.
Weston, you'll be on the point. Does anybody know if... does anybody know where George is? Is he here? He left? Okay. Then, as soon as McRib gets out to the back, we'll get started. We stay on our toes and cross all of our eyes and
McRib.
all that jazz. We can probably be done by 5:15 or earlier. My personal goal. All right. Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Begins on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And now 6 minutes of stock short course. Looks like Weston's going to keep it clean to the line, blue and white. Believe he won A1 if I was correct. Or no, I don't think he did. I'm going to wait and see about something, but I think I found something cool in the computer. It's like your top three are just spacing themselves out accordingly and evenly. You then got Owen not too far back in the yellow and white. Grib in the all red. And ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute down, 5 more minutes of this. Sunday drive racing. If you've never raced a short course truck, which I don't think anybody in this building has not raced a short course truck. In 30 years, you've never ran one? Oh, you're missing out. It's the most relaxed drive you'll ever be on. But anyways, the name of the game is smooth, consistency. You're not going to win in the first turn. You might not win in the last turn. You'll win somewhere in the middle of the run when they get that wrong. Unless you're Adam Gregory from up north. He puts buggy shocks on it and makes it try hard. In case anybody's wondering, he has like 15 prototype towers if you want to try buggy shocks next time he's down here. Oh, Weston has one. Oh, never mind. The plague is already spread. They're already running them. Big buggies. That's all they are now. Highlight going to go to Weston Hoffman, 19 flat. Gavin Nipple's going to be a 19.19, just barely a 19.1. See if he can knock that down. Gap to between the top two is 2 seconds. Schaefer's not too far back. He's 4.5 back with a 19.2 last time for his hot. So your top three are all in the 19s. Owen's got a mid-28 for his hot. McRib going to have a 24. Ooh, getting up on 2 wheels. Should I say 2 ribs? $3.15 down, $2.45 left. Up next will be race number 14, 13.5 Stadium Truck. If I'm correct, that's going to be a full field of 10. Nope, 7. So Gavin, I have some interesting news for you. As long as you stay in second, you win the points. If Schaefer catches you, well then things change and I have to relook at stuff. Part apart from that, the rest of the field's kind of set in stone for the points.
2
Unless
minutes
we see
left.
another mysterious breakage out of. Need some help on the top. He needs to come down. He needs to come on the bottom. Perfect. And hey, Gavin's in the lead. We got a battle. Minute and 45 to go, and we got something. That orange truck's going to be your new leader. Weston not too far behind. Should be music to Schaefer's ears. As soon as Weston catches up to Gavin, they'll make mistakes on each other. Then he'll catch up. Then we'll have a three-way battle to the line. Minute and 10 to go. A minute and 10 to go. Just a reminder, guys, we will not be doing podium picks after this race. We will be waiting till the end of the event to do all the double A's because I got to make a whole
1 minute
sheet
left.
about them. Got to do some work to get those results. Weston with another little bit of mistake. Schaefer up into the number 2. That doesn't change a ton in the overall. It does bump Weston, however, out of the overall podium pick of the top 3. So with 30 seconds to go, Schaefer hang on to second. Weston, chase it. It's their only chance to get in third. 20 seconds to go. They should be starting. They should be on their last lap. No, they should have another one to go. And the announcer's curse apparently took place. Schaefer with a mistake. Weston, Schaefer, both going to get around for one more. Weston, I think, just wants to make this a fun last lap. Let's
McRib done.
watch and see who's going to take second in this one. Weston currently hanging on white and blue through the center
Gavin Nipple
table.
done.
Schaefer looking to the inside, going to
Owen
get it on the
Spriggle
second
done.
one. Into the double. Schaefer going to give it back. Looking to bump him.
Weston
I
Hoffman
think he's just
man
returning
done.
the favor to Weston.
Whip
That's
it
going to be
done.
a race, folks.
All drivers are finished.
Nipple going
The
to take
race
the
is
win.
completed.
Weston going to take the 2. Schaefer 3, Spriggle 4, McRib 5. Actually, we can do the picture right away because I found the setting. So Lindsay, or not Lindsay. Wow, I'm not going to live that down. What am I doing? Pictures. Yep, my bad. Yeah, Lydia, that's what I said the first time. No. It's the same thing as Branch, except I know it's Banks. So, yeah, Nipple, Schaefer, Hoffman's going to be the top 3, or the final 3 after points. I'm so glad I found that.
Up next, race number 14. 13.5 stadium truck.
All right, guys, we're not taking a
A
warm-up lap,
two-main.
so park them on the backstretch.
Rooster.
You're just checking in and
Jason
heading to the
Davis.
back. Going to try and save 30 seconds at a time. Ken, I still needed you to
Braden
check
Dummel.
in. Check-in's like right in front of me. Yep.
Kenny Jeffries.
No, he has to get to a thing. A meeting. Yep. So running order for this will be Jason Davis, Ken Jeffries, Rooster. I think Phil left. Braden Dommel. I think Fred smoked out. And I don't know where Perkins is. So we're down to 4. 4 and 6 minutes. Oh boy. All right. As soon as Ken settles in a second, we can get this show on the road. Race will begin on the sound of the tone in less than 5. As soon as the marshals look. Rooster likes to hit cars. Less than 5. And he's going to prove me wrong, isn't he? He is. He's not going to hit a car. Or a wall. Man, never mind. Go back to texting. They don't need it. One minute down, 5 minutes to go, and we still have all four of our cars. Jason Davis currently leading them out, green, blue, and white. Heading through the center section now. You got Ken Jeffries in the all blue in the number 2.
Yeah, you're in the next race.
Apparently I'm in the next race, so after I announced that Rooster, you got about less than a second to catch up to Kenny. Put that target in your eyes.
That's a race. That's a race.
Remember, he's not just racing, he's running for president this year. If you haven't looked at the side of Ken's car yet, you really should. And then you got Dommel hanging out in 4th.
Two down, 4 to go. Jason and Kenny still very close. 1 and 2. Coming to the tabletops.
So I found the setting.
Jason Davis still with your fast lap of the race, 18.36. Looks like Kenny got around him. I'm not sure what happened there. Kenny up to your 1 spot, Jason in the 2. Rooster still in that 3 spot. Braden in the 4.
Hey, Colton left his charger upstairs with me. Do you think if I bring it down, do you think you could drop it off?
Yep. We'll bring it down. 3 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. That blue buggy's your leader. Green, blue, and white. Green wheels is number 2. Oh. Oh. That's your 2 spot, having a time of it. Giving Kenny some breathing room. Kenny 19.02 last time by. Braden with a 19.9. That's his fast lap of the race.
2 minutes left.
Rooster on a 20.06. That time by Kenny with a 19.7. Jason with a 19.5. Kenny on an 18.617. Jason on a 17.604. Rooster on a 17.621. And Braden on a 16.612. One minute to go.
1 minute left.
Kenny out front of Jason, still by 5 seconds. Jason cutting that down, though, 4.4. About 3 laps. Is that going to be enough? Leader coming through the middle tabletops. Oh, getting it wrong after the second tabletop. Giving Jason a chance. We'll be racing to the line. That's 1 and 2, blue and green. Down to backstretch. Oh my, Jason giving it all she has. Looks like Kenny's going to be able to hold on. That was exciting there for about a second.
Rooster done. Kenny Jeffries done. Jason Davis
That's going to be a race. I'm going to need Kenny in the 1 spot, Jason in the 2, and Rooster in the 3 for pictures. Again, Kenny, Jason, and Rooster. 1, 2, 3.
The race is completed.
Up next, we got Mod 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. A2.
Up next, race number 15. Mod 2 wheel drive buggy. A 2 main.
Here at the same time. We'll let our marshals get in place out there, guys. You want to go ahead and take a warm-up lap?
Ezra Korik. Xander Niemand. Glenn Mathias. Bobby Baker. Gavin Nipple. Cody Dudley.
It's going to be Cody, Sonny,
Braden
Glenn,
Benner.
Gavin Nipple in the 4, Ezra in the 5,
Sonny
Bobby in the
Santucci.
6, Xander in the 7, Jumper the 8 spot. That's right at top of the stage. Braden the 9, Jason the 10, and Gage the 11.
Jumper.
Braden, you're that
Gage
first.
Hurley.
Or no, Jumper, you're that first spot right at the top. Braden, you're right behind Jumper. Yeah. That's Coach's son.
Jason Davis.
Jason, you're 1 up, and Gage, you're in the back, buddy. Sorry about that. Do a little switcheroo. Is everybody happy? Marshals look good. We're going to get her going in less than 5 on the sound of the tone. Pretty clean start. Pretty clean start. Let's keep it clean. Try to keep Sonny within reach. Sonny up to that 1 spot. Cody in the 2, Glenn in the 3. Less than a second separates the top 3. Bobby in the 4, Ezra in the 5, Gavin in the 6. Jumper in that 7 spot. Jason, Xander, Gage, and Braden rounding out the field. Sonny up by a full second almost on Cody. That's your leader coming down to backstretch, followed by number 2 in that yellow car. Number 3 is going to be Glenn in the red car, white wing. Our top six all bracketed. About 2 seconds separates them. Oh, Sonny getting it wrong in the middle. After the tabletop. Letting 1 and 2 around. He's going to have to do work. Going to be Cody up to the 1. Glenn in the 2. Sonny in the 3. Bobby Baker in the 4 spot. Going to put that pressure on Sonny for the podium spot. Let's go, Bobby. Got my man Gavin Nipple in the 5. Jason Davis in the 6. He's making moves. Xander Neiman up to the 7. Ezra the 8. Braden in the 9. Jumper the 10. And Gage in that 11 spot. Gavin up to the 4. Bobby back to the 5. Hey, Marshall. That yellow car is your leader. Gage, yellow car, leader. Thank you, Gage. That red car in the middle is your number 2. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Glenn. That's sportsmanship. We love it. We got Sonny up to the 1. He is playing fair as well. Gavin in the 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 going down the backstretch. Yellow, red, Sonny and Gavin in the orange. Sonny's in that Star Spangled Banner car with the yellow front. Oh man, this is tight. Two and a half in, 3.5 to go. Sonny out front, Glenn in the 2. Gavin in the 3, Jason in the 4, Xander in the 5. Coming across the center tabletops. Sonny, Glenn.
Two minutes left.
Still got Sonny in the 1. I think Gavin Nipple in the 2, Glenn in the 3, Cody in the 4. Your leader is going to be that white car, yellow front. Number 2 is going to be your orange car. Number 3 is going to be the red car. 4 is your all yellow car. 5 is going to be the purple car with the orange front flames. $1:15 to go. Mod 2-wheel drive buggy A2. That's your number 2. Get that red car.
1 minute left.
$40 seconds to go. Sonny out front, Gavin Nipple in the 2, Cody in the 3, Glenn in the 4, Bobby in the 5, Jason Davis in that 6 spot, Jumper in the 7, Xander the 8, Ezra the 9, Braden the 10. Sonny on a 19602, Gavin on a 19606, Cody on a 19611, Glenn on a 19617, Bobby on a 19617, Jason on a 19618. Top 6 on 19 lap pace. Sonny just coming off that 20 lap pace. He's got about a second. Gavin Nipple with your fast lap of the race, 17.236. Cody Dudley with his fast lap last time by, 17.3. Jason, his last lap by, 17.8.
Benner done.
We're racing to the line.
Corrick done. Gavin Nipple done. Jumper done. Cody Dudley done. Glenn Matthias done.
It's going to be Sonny, Cody,
Bobby
and
Baker
Gavin
done.
Nipple. 1, 2, 3.
Jason Davis done.
For pictures.
Sonny Santucci done. Xander Niemann done. All drivers are finished.
Again, for pictures, Sonny 1, Cody 2, Gavin 3. Where'd you end up? You ended up 8. What's your fast? 17.5.
Sonny, Gavin, 2?
Cody. Or no.
No, Sonny, Cody, Gavin.
Cody, Gavin. Yep.
The order after
The race
points
is
is Sonny,
completed.
Cody, Gavin. Cody is second, Gavin is third.
Up next, race number 16. Stock 4, wheel drive buggy. A 2 main.
All right. I know a lot of them are back-to-backs. Next up is 13.5 four-wheel drive. I see Sonny's getting his car, and he does have first pick, so I get what's happening. Oh, he's coming. Is there anybody else back-to-back not in the line? It should be Sonny, Landon, Jumper, Glenn, Isaac,
Braden
Cody,
Bennett.
Landon, Braden, Brian, Hunter. I'm going to go with Welder and Schellenberger for this race. I'm going to try and keep to that. Huh? Oh, you didn't get a motor? All right, guys, check them in. Head onto the grid to set up.
Landon.
Remember, no warm-up laps. We are just going to the grid. Landon.
Cody Dudley. Glenn Matthias.
Back
Landon
straight is
Welder.
closed. Back straight is
Isaac
closed.
Niemand. Hunter Leitzel.
Running order for this will be Sonny in
Brian
the 1.
DeRochers.
Welder
Sonny
in the number
Santucci.
2. 3 will be left open. 4 will be Glenn. 5 will be Isaac. 6 will be Cody. Schellenberger will be 7. Benner will be 8. Brian will be 9. Hunter will be 10. Who is driving backwards? Huh. Oh, you definitely adjusted them. Braden, you'll be 8th. All right. This and 2 more A's, and then it's the day. Four-wheel drive stock A2 will begin on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right. See if Sonny can back up his 2-wheel drive with a 4-wheel drive win. Landon wanted to spoil it, but to last Welder will go. Now it'll be a real story if he beats him. Who's that put in the number 2? Looks like that puts Cody Dudley up into the number 2. Nope. Never mind. Glenn was already moving away from everything. He hasn't had the best starts today. I'm just going to not mention Glenn anymore. Cody up to the 2. In the 4 spot's going to go to Isaac Niemand, rocking the gray and white top. Not too far away from 3rd. You then got Brian Schellenberger, Welder, Benner, and Leitzel rounding out your field. Sonny is checked, Cody is in tow, and Glenn is even closer to being in tow. Picking up that inside rear tire. Grip has come up. Fronts are grabby. And ow, my foot. Oh. Let's see here. Looks like the top three are kind of safe for now. Let's just go through a complete running order because there's been a bit of change ups. Cody went from 6th to 2nd, Glenn 4th to 3rd. Then Welder went 2nd to 4th. Neiman going to hang out in the 5 spot. Braden, Brian, Landon Schellenberger, and then Hunter. That might be the last I get to talk about some. And Cody's got the backside of a Marshall. That is what I call bad, terrible, no good luck. So I don't know how else to phrase it. It's going to let Glenn take over that spot. Whew. I noticed it, Brian. You were doing a good job. Very good, and I mean that. Ooh, 16.9 out of Sonny on his 3rd lap? I don't know, but I think that might be the first 16 of the day. $250 down to go. We are over halfway in this. And I didn't see it, but Glenn back down to the 3. Cody back up into the 2. Sonny 3.5 seconds out from them. Welder made some moves. Like I said, he started 2nd, and now he's already back up in a 4th. If he can catch him, that will be something. Neiman's not terribly far back, about 3/4 of a lap. You got Schellenberg another 5, Brian another 8, Braden another 3, Leitzel another 26. So except for the battle for 2nd, field's kind of spread.
2 minutes
I don't
left.
got too much to report on. Less than 2 to go. Up next will be race number 17, the Mod Short Course A2. Front. Lydia to the rescue. Did I miss something? Santucci with a couple 18-second laps. It's going to bring Cody right on his rear bumper. Cody hugging those apexes as tight as he can. Going to match the same lap as Santucci that time, down to the 1,000, 17.457 between 1 and 2. Heads up, Schellenberger. 1 and 2 will be coming on you soon. They are
1 minute
rolling.
left.
Just under a minute left. Again, up next, race 17, short course, Mod A2. Oop, Cody with a little bit of a mistake. Landon with a little bit of a mistake. Santucci not going to roll over because of it, but it is going to nullify the advantage he got. And I can hear a spur gear beginning to strip. I happen to be the captain of that. I hate that title, but I know that sound. 20 seconds to go. They should get around for one more. It's up, yellow car. That's 1. The 2 car is going to be orange, white, and blue. That's the number 2. Good job, Brian. Looks like they're going to get around for one more lap. Schellenberger and some other car getting out of the leader's way by wrecking.
Landon Welder done.
Cody taking evasive
Hunter
action,
Leitzel
able to
done.
hang on to 2nd.
Sonny
Santucci going to
Santucci
come
done.
around the line and make it an
Cody
official
Dudley
first. Dudley going to take
Landon
2nd.
Glenn Matthias done. Isaac Niemann done.
And I wish I could speak
Braden
more to the
Benner
rest
done.
of the field, but
Brian
they're done.
Garosher's
It's a race.
done. All drivers are finished.
Santucci, Dudley, Matthias is
The
going to be your
race is
top 3.
completed.
Welder working his way back up to 4th. Schellenberger going to hang out in 5. Neiman, Benner, 6 and 7. Bryant, 8. Hunter, 9. For the points, it's going to go Sonny, Cody, and Glenn on the podium. Looks like Glenn and Landon had a tie, but Glenn going to get the tiebreaker. Yes. Just for context, that was a 3-way tie for second in points. But since Cody had a second in the second race, he got second. Since Glenn got 2/3, I guess he got third. I forget how the tiebreaker works. But yeah. Tight. Guys, no laps. They're repairing the track. I repeat, no laps. You can kick it if you want. Yeah. Plus, I didn't even switch races yet.
Up next,
so you didn't even check in.
17. Mod SCTA2 main. Whip it. Walrus Durs.
All right, let's line them up on the back stretch. Line them up. We are not taking a full lap, guys. I repeat, not taking a full lap, and you almost took out a Marshall for it. So hop the pipe. There we go. Be Schaefer, Walrus, and Cooper, your running order. I'm guessing Hunter's out. Okay. All right, 3 cars, 6 minutes. Nice, relaxing, maybe main before the last one. Let's see what can happen. In less than 5. Well, I thought something cool was going to happen. Which one's Mason on the driver's stand? That doesn't narrow it. Ah. You could have said closest to me, the bearded one. I'll take hecklers for this race. Let's get him off his game. Does he know how? Can he whip it? It's like in cars. In order to turn right, you must go left, and then vice versa. It's really cool when you can do it. 1 minute down, 5 minutes left of my monologue. Mason Schaefer is currently leading. Hot lap 19.8. Cooper's in the number 2. His hot's at 20.7. Walrus in the 3 with a 20.6. We do have a battle going for second. It's not super close. Cooper and Walrus are staying within striking range of each other. And I know that car Walrus is driving can and does win. I think I've lost to that truck once. No, but it beat me once, so that's all that matters. No, not really. See, what this does do is give all of our, I want to say, I'm very grateful for all of our marshals today helping out, earning money for their mission trips. Might as well take a second now because it's going to get loud in about 5 minutes when the stock buggies get out there. Well, I do want to give a big and sincere thanks to all of you guys. We hate marshaling collectively as a community. And the fact that somebody else is willing to do it, That's what I want to hear. Anyways, we're 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Ooh, Cooper, 20.001. Hmm.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go.
One minute left.
Hey, 1 minute to go, and we might have a lead change. Let's see. You can tell he's nervous because he's not doing anything crazy. No whips, no nays, no gritties. I don't know what other dance moves I can say that are cringe. Ah, it got Rooster away. That's all it took.
Walrus Durst done.
All right, drivers, you are racing them to the line. With this finishing order, the final points are set in
Cooper
stone
Taylor
already.
done.
It's going to be the same. Mason Schaefer going to take the win and the overall. Walrus the second and second
Whip it
overall.
done.
And Cooper Taylor
All
going to
drivers
have
are
the
finished.
third and third overall. So I need you three over for pictures by the podium. 17.5 A main number 2 is taking the stand. The last main of the day. Probably the busiest main of the day. Definitely the fastest.
The race is completed.
Just a heads up, they are taping something on the
next,
track, so
Race number 18.
wait for that to be finished.
17.52
Unless
wheel
it's
drive
somewhere
buggy.
that they won't get to.
A 2 main.
Welp. All right.
Landon.
Check him in, guys. Check him in. Remember, we're just checking and going straight to the grid. No warm-up laps. or no extra laps.
Glenn Mathias. Braden Benner.
Running order for this is going to be
Derek
Sonny
Hurley.
Santucci in
Bobby
the number
Baker.
1, Andrew Gray
Cody
in the number
Dudley.
2, Jumper
Isaac
in the
Needham.
3, Dudley
Andrew
4,
Gray.
Glenn
Sonny
5,
Santucci.
Bobby 6, Landon 7, Braden 8, Derek 9,
Jumper.
Isaac 10. All right. I think I have marshals. I think I have drivers. A2, 17-5 will begin on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right. Can Sonny go 3 for 3 on classes he entered today? Not if Andrew has anything to say about it. So it looks like Andrew did win the first one. He's got to win the second one to lock it in. If Sonny gets it, then we go to points. And points can be tricky. Good first lap. Can't be cursed if I only mention the already completed ones, right? Right. Ooh, it's help in the center. Braden going to get upside down. Top 2 breaking away from the field just a little bit. Cody's not too far out of it. But Sonny and Andrew putting down some heaters to start us off. 17-4 from Andrew, 17-3 from Sonny. Cody an 18-1. That is the striking range. If he gets out of that, he needs more than a mistake. He'll need a marshal. Minute and 15 down, 4:45 to go. See the focus in their driving. Not a slight bobble at all. From most of the field, you got Bobby Baker working his way from 6th to 4th. He's looking to find his way onto the podium. Points do make a difference. It's like Cody had a 7 in the first round, so he needs a strong finish if he wants to stay on the top 3. Currently, he has it. Then you got Glenn Mathias in the number 5 and a similar boat trying to claw his way with Bobby. Then you got Jumper, Landon, Derek, Isaac, and Braden rounding out the field. Looking to see who's going to get bragging rights for next week. Ooh, Andrew with a mistake going to go to the inside. Marshall was on the way, fixed himself, but then ran into her. Caution at the line, caution at the line. Still there, still there, still there, still there. That's Braden. Andrew, he'll let you go. Thank you. And then looks like Braden's just trying to get out of everyone's way. I appreciate that. Let's the top 5 continue their battle. Andrew Gray going to fall back into the number 3. Cody Dudley into the number 2 spot now. That should help secure the number 2 spot if he can hang on to it. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Halfway in, Cody making a little bit of a mistake. Bobby Baker going to get around him. I didn't see it, but it looks like Andrew back up into the 2. Something else must have happened that lap. Looks like it did. Cody going to land into Bobby weirdly. That's going to let Glenn get by. And I'm just going to forego the points until the end now, because nothing is set in stone. Everything's getting moved. Bobby Baker losing a tire. And, well, that's all she wrote. Ooh, caution coming up on the ramps. Caution coming on the left side. Glenn making some extra moves to get around. Currently hanging into 3rd.
2 minutes
Great
left.
car on the top is dead. Great car on the dead. Forrest, grab that car. It's dead. Started with 10, down to 8, a minute and 45 to go. Appreciate the sportsmanship. That is the battle for fourth right now between Cody and Jumper. Feel the need to say it. Cody, you just have to maintain. We'll see. Now you got to beat them if you want to get on the podium. Minute and 15 to go. Minute and 15 to go. Top two are done. Not done. They're just checked. So is Glenn. Cody and Jumper heading on the backstretch now is the battle to watch. It's for the final podium and the points. It's for fourth on the track. Jumper rocking that green, white, yellow wheels. Cody in the all yellow wheels, everything yellow. Looking all over his rear wing. Jumper keeping it nice and tight, not giving him a chance to go to the inside. Just got to hold him off for another 35 seconds. Ooh, Cody with a mistake on the left. That might seal it. Unless Andrew has a break and Glenn can get around him, I think the top three in the points is set in stone. 10 seconds to go. Nothing close to call. Waiting to see if tragedy strikes.
Braden Benner done.
Once you guys cross the
Derek
line, your
Early
time
done.
clock will start.
Glenn
Jumper just the
Matthijs
last
done.
2 turns, taking it nice and slow.
Jumper
Going to come
done.
across the line for fourth.
Cody Dudley done. Sonny Santucci done. Landon done.
That's
Andrew
going to
Gray
be a
done.
race, guys.
All
That'll be
drivers
a
are
day.
finished.
Sonny going to take the win
race
and
is
the first
completed.
overall. Andrew Gray going to take the second and second overall. Glenn going to take third in that race. Jumper going to take fourth and sneak into the podium with all of the points he's accrued. Then for the points, it'll go Glenn, Cody, Landon, Bobby, Derek, Isaac, and Braden. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Another thank you to all the people marshalling today, because I know nobody here likes to marshal. You look at my physique, I don't like to marshal. Cody gets it. And that's a day. So again, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed. I think they race next Friday. Just a quick ask, if you guys are packing up and everything, if you would graciously help us out by collapsing the tables you've been on today, or chairs, because I don't see the table dolly anywhere. Please fold up your chairs just so it's a little less work for us to do. That'd be greatly appreciated.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.